Welcome to 3Brief, NPA's video series of its What's a Postdoc campaign, highlighting how postdocs contribute to society as told through stories, quotes, and videos. I'm Tom Kimbus, the NPA's executive director, and our 3Brief series is going to cover 3 areas of our guests' lives, past, present, and future, in 3 minutes or less. And today our guest is Dr. Maryanne Long, who's a postdoctoral researcher at New Mexico State University. Welcome, Maryanne. So let's start with, where did you grow up?
Originally, I am from Buffalo, New York. I spent most of my life in Buffalo through high school, and I did my undergraduate degree at SUNY Fredonia, which is just right outside of Buffalo, New York. And then I kind of moved around, did my master's in student affairs in Buffalo, New York, and then hopped around doing different administrative positions in higher education and student affairs, mostly in residence life, but I also worked in academic affairs, diversity initiatives, and student programming.
Most of our postdocs on the program so far have been in STEM. Can you tell us a little bit about your work?
So my particular interest and research interest is qualitative research within the social sciences, particularly within higher education. I'm a fresh Ph.D. graduate. I graduated last December. I did my dissertation as a qualitative study exploring the impacts of COVID-19 on first-generation college students. And so a lot of my work that I do, both within my position as a postdoc and, my personal research interests involve exploring the outcomes of the educational outcomes for underserved or underrepresented students within the higher education field.
Looking ahead, how is the work that you're doing today going to translate into a contribution to society?
Sure. Well, as a postdoc, I do a lot of evaluation, research, and assessment for initiatives that are happening in real time. Some of the programs that I help evaluate are helping to advance underrepresented students in different disciplines. Several of the projects I work on look at students in the STEM field, and those students who come from underserved backgrounds, underrepresented identities, and may not be able to access some of the opportunities higher education affords if it weren't for the programs that I'm helping to assess. So I feel that my position as a postdoctoral researcher in the higher education and social sciences fields will help to prepare better initiatives and better services for students going forth, so that when we think about access to higher education in 10, 15, 20 years from now, that what's happening right now, that we can prove that those initiatives and those interventions work for students.
As the national voice of the postdoctoral community, we at the NPA really appreciate your time and sharing yet another amazing postdoc story. Watch for the next 3Brief, which will be coming soon.